Good morning, y'all. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Rashida Strober here, the world's first and only dark-skinned activist, is in the building. Good morning to everybody. Make sure y'all like and share this video because I got some things that need to be said. The dark-skinned activist got some things that need to be said. For these people that love to come on social media and be hating on me, they've been hating on me for a long time, but I don't care. I'm going to keep on talking about darkism. I'm going to keep letting people know what I have gone through, my own personal experience. And, people could sit there and get mad all they want to. People could get upset all they want to. I don't understand why I'm trying, y'all, to keep the profanity down. I really am making an effort. I know that some of y'all may not think that, but I really am trying. But I'm not going to sit up here and lie because I never lie to y'all. Some of y'all be making me very mad. And sometimes when I get upset, yeah, I do use profanity to emphasize my upsetness. But I'm working on not doing that no more. I'm working on it. I'm trying. So bear with me. Before I continue and get into why I'm making this video, everybody needs to know that I'm the reason anybody on YouTube is talking about light skin and dark skin. All of them done stole from me. Anybody on YouTube, social media, reality TV that's talking about dark skin and light skin colorism, you are stealing from the dark skin activists. Yes, I said it and I meant it. And I say it to your face. This is not just for YouTube. I mean every word that's coming up out my mouth. Understand that. Why am I saying this? Because I started the first. I said the first. I didn't say the last. I didn't say the second. I didn't say the 10th. I didn't say the 8th. I didn't say the 9th. I said I started the first platform to fight to end colorism. And I did it in 98 before all you came on YouTube copying and stealing and creating channels based off of Rashida Strober, the world's first and only dark-skinned activist. I gave birth to dark-skinned activism, which is the first platform to fight to end colorism in 1998 at St. Petersburg College while I was an undergraduate student. From that point on, I began to do grassroots dark-skinned activism, which includes writing books, plays, and creating a brand spanking new, never heard of before colorism commentary that you black women, including some of you celebrities, done brought your up on here and stole from me. But you're not the dark-skinned activist. It's only one. And you looking at her. Look me in my eye and tell me I'm lying. Anybody got a problem with what the world's first and only dark-skinned activist is saying? Anybody, hold on one second. I hope y'all can hear me. Yeah, make sure y'all hear me. Anybody that's got a problem with anything that I'm saying, if you take issue with what I'm saying, look me in my eye and tell me I'm lying. Look me in my eyes and tell me it's a lie. Look me in my eye and tell me that I'm lying. Look me in my eye and tell me that I'm lying. After years of working to bring this issue of dark skin discrimination, what some call colorism, to the fore, I brought the first colorism channel to YouTube. I went viral in 2015 for calling out Kendrick Lamar's darkism. And after that is when folks on YouTube started stealing from me, started stealing my content after I went viral to millions on the internet. Every time I start talking to y'all, somebody wants to call me. And they were saying, what the hell is a dark skin activist? But you sat there and stole from my work. They were sitting up there saying I was crazy, y'all. Oh, you crazy. She crazy. What's a dark skin activist? But you stole my work. But you created channels based on my work. To this day, anybody that's talking about light skin and dark skin, you are stealing from the dark skin activists. Yeah, you. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. Yep. The website is darkskinactivist.com. Once again, my website is darkskinactivist.com. darkskinactivist.com. And you say, Rashida, why are you so passionate about this? Why do you have to let it be known? Because would you want somebody stealing something that you created from your heart and soul, and then they come on like they know they ain't care about talking about their dark skin, the dark skinned women and men, they know they didn't want to talk about it because they ain't want the ridicule. But then when I come along and I'm bold enough, and don't care what nobody got to say, everybody want to start stealing from me and taking from me. Well, I'm here to let it be known. I'm here to let it be known that you're stealing from me, and I'm not going to stop saying it. And ain't nobody alive going to stop me from saying it. Now, moving right along. I have to get that out the way, my introduction. By the way, make a donation to the Cash App. It's on the screen. Cash App is $Rashidalala. Once again, it's $Rashidalala. $Rashidalala. Y'all been hating on me for years, but you steal from me. And today is reflective of that hate that I get from people. They be hating on me, but they'll turn right around and use my content and use my ideas. But you hating on me. So I got some people hating on me as usual on some form of social media. When I make posts on my page, I was talking about the fact that I don't like free school lunch. I don't like free school lunch. Why do people think, y'all think that everybody gonna go along and be the way that you want them to be? You can't make me be how you want me to be. I don't play that. No one can make me be the way they want me to be. If I'm gonna be a certain way or if I'm gonna feel a certain way, it's because that's how I want to be. It ain't because what you said. And I don't have to like free lunch. I got a problem with free lunch in schools because of the way it makes me feel. And also, now that I'm grown and I have a better, even better perspective, school lunches were unhealthy. Now, in the same vein, I could sit up here and say to you that yes, there are people, there are children that need school lunches. At the same time, got a friend of mine that say two things can be true at the same time. You're right. I could feel a way about school lunch and hate them and dislike them, but at the same time, I could recognize that there are children out there that need school lunch. But this is how I feel about it. You're not going to invalidate my feelings. You know, people coming up on Facebook running their mouth, talking about, oh, well, what does school lunch, free school lunch got to do with you feeling traumatized? Well, that's how I feel. That's how I feel. I didn't say how you felt. I didn't say you felt traumatized. I said that I feel traumatized. I said that I feel traumatized from the fact that I was a poor, dark-skinned girl eating free lunch. And yes, the majority of my schooling experience, elementary especially, I was going to majority white schools, being bused. And I hated school lunch. I hated the environment of school lunch. I hated the way the food smelled. I hated the way the milk smelled. I hated the way that some of the other kids even smelled and acted and treated me. I hated it. It's my experience. And I believe that if I was not no dark-skinned, poor child, I wouldn't have had to eat free lunch. Don't tell me to knock it off, can't get it right. Don't you dare come up on here telling me to knock it off. You knock it off. People always trying to tell you how to feel. I made a post on Facebook that stated I feel traumatized. I have trauma. I have post-traumatic stress disorder as a dark-skinned, poor girl that was growing up going to a predominantly white school that had to eat free lunch, because I saw the non-dark children around me of means they didn't have to eat free lunch. They brought lunch boxes with food, good food, better food than this, healthier. Even in the elementary school, I was smart and intelligent enough to understand, to comprehend that the free school lunch was less healthy than the lunches that the other children was bringing home from school. And I just told you, you coming on here, you're not listening. Maybe you just joined. I just made it very clear that even though I feel this way, I have this feelings about school free lunch, because based on my skin tone and my experience and my economic situation growing up, I still believe that school lunch should be free. Yes, I still believe that school lunch should be free. But school lunches, in my opinion, especially when I was going to school lunches, they didn't reflect quality. The school lunches reflected poverty. Here, let's give the poor, disadvantaged kids slop. That's the problem. Perhaps if the school lunches were of quality, if they were healthier, then I wouldn't have these bad feelings. If there was fresh fruit and not that syrupy crap that was served in a cup, okay? And I know everybody ain't vegans or vegetarians, but if there were vegan and vegetarian options, I'm talking about quality vegan and vegetarian options, then perhaps I wouldn't feel this way. If there were plant milk options rather than sour smelling, foul smelling chocolate milk and white milk, perhaps I wouldn't feel this way. As a dark-skinned, poor child coming up, I knew that school lunches, free school lunches, when I looked at the lunches that came from the rich white kids, the biracial children, I knew that the school lunches were reserved for inferiority. It does have everything to do with it. It might not have nothing to do with skin tone to you can't get right. You got the right name, because right now you can't get it right. You're not going to tell me what I associate school lunches with. I absolutely associate free school lunch with my skin tone. Because if you look at the demographics at that time, you would clearly know that the majority of the children that were on free lunch, they were not. At that school that I was at, Gulf Beaches, that was on the beach in an affluent white area, the majority of the children that was getting free lunch were black, dark skinned like me. You better take that shit somewhere. I said I try not to cuss, but you coming up on here lying. You don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what you're talking about. I know what I've seen with my own eyes. I cannot remember one single black, dark-skinned black child that came to school with a lunch box. All of them were white that I saw, and biracial that I saw. that came to school, and there was one black, darker skinned boy there that was affluent, and that's because I'm trying not to, I ain't gonna say no names, because these people be up here lurking all up on my videos trying to act like they don't watch me. But you people from St. Petersburg, you sit your up on here watching me. You act like you don't like me, but you on here watching me. You obsessed, and I already know that. I know that. So I ain't gonna, I ain't gonna say no names. I ain't gonna even mention that. Sitting up here talking about stuff you don't know about, because that's a form of, when I say people be hating on me, this person is on here hating on me, just like the people on Facebook sitting up here hating on me because I'm expressing how I feel about a situation, how I feel about what I deal with in the world. You up here hating on me for that? That's stupid. Y'all some real haters, but y'all will sure sit there and go steal my content. You'll sure sit here and watch my videos and go to my website, read my books, look at my interviews, and steal from me. And go create channels, talk about dark skin and light skin. Hell, somebody probably gonna try to steal the concept from this video. I'm up here talking about being a dark-skinned poor kid, and I'm traumatized by the school lunch because I knew it was inferior, reserved for me being inferior, and why somebody go steal and go make a video on it. Y'all ain't nothing but a bunch of thieves, so you can miss me with that. You can go sit down somewhere. You ain't gonna tell me, you're not gonna sit up here and tell me that skin tone is not associated with free school lunches. It is. It is. I said it is. I said it is. The dark-skinned activist is saying it is. What's your name? Can't get right. What is wrong with these people? What is wrong with these people? What is wrong? I don't understand what these people. Dark black-skinned people have been adversely impacted by everything in society. What is you saying? What is you saying? Everything has to do with darkism and racism. What are you talking about? You are in denial. You are in denial. You sit up here talking about me? I'm sitting up here explaining to you, giving you, you should be thanking me for giving my experiences on darkism, for creating a platform, the first platform to fight to end colorism. Instead of sitting up here trying to invalidate what I'm saying. Well, Ebony Knowledge, I agree with you that free lunch is based on economics. And free lunch is also based on what I would call, and what I do call in my book, darkism, systemic economic darkism. Say it with me. Systemic economic darkism. Go to my website, darkskinactivist.com. and download a free ebook copy of my book, Systemic Economic Darkism. Don't you understand that darkism and economics is intertwined? Do we not understand that? Do we not understand how darkism and economics? I told y'all, and I'm going to brag here because I got people that be hating, jealous haters. Hi, haters. You're mad? Good. Hey, I got a master's degree. A master's degree, and I'm going to brag about it because I'm going to make you haters even more upset. Because you're going to say, oh, you think you all that. I do think I'm all that for being dark-skinned with a master's degree from the University of South Florida and writing my thesis on the dark-skinned people of Sierra Leone, where I proved. I said I proved. I said I proved. With when you use proof, it has to come with facts and evidence. Facts and evidence. Say it with me. Facts and evidence. I proved systemic economic darkism. I said I proved systemic economic darkism by analyzing the relationship of the civil war that took place in Sierra Leone and how the International Monetary Fund and the World Bank caused it. I proved it. You're not going to sit here and tell me. No one is going to tell me that darkism, racism, and colorism aren't economically intertwined, because they are. And I could prove it. I ain't doing no debates for free. I'm going to let y'all know that right now. Anybody that want to debate me, you're going to pay me. You're going to pay me. I ain't doing no, I don't debate people for free. I don't care how many followers you got on your platform. If you ain't paying me, don't bother. Don't bother. Don't bother. I'm tired of people exploiting me. I'm tired of people stealing from my original ideas. I ain't debating nobody. Y'all already got enough free stuff. You're sitting up here watching me for free. You can read my book for free. But I bet you one thing, I'll beat anybody in a debate on that. You'll lose. You'll lose. But you better put your money up, because I don't debate people for free no more. You're going to lose. You're not going to win. I don't care what level of scholarship you at. You could be starting out. You could have a PhD. Let's go. But I ain't going to debate you for free. You ain't going to pick my brain no more. You're picking my brain right now. You're sitting up here listening to me on YouTube for free. Sitting up here hating on me. They've been hating on me for years. And you see that word, systemic, or that phrase, systemic economic darkism? That's a phrase that I came up with. I want my crap. I'm so tired of people on YouTube stealing. That's all they do is watch people and steal. That's all they do. No creativity, no originality, zero. Systemic economic darkism is a phrase that I coined, and it's in my book, Darkism. 25 ways dark-skinned people are discriminated against, which can be read for free at my website, which is darkskinactivist.com. Ebony Knowledge. You said, okay, Rashida, hold on. Let me put your comment on here. Okay, Rashida, but I didn't get free lunch, and I'm not dark. But those who did, light and dark, share with me. Okay. And I know what the title says. I know what the title says, y'all. I'm not stupid. I'm not stupid. I know that there people be calling me a 3. I'm gonna talk about that too. Jealous, hateful, jealous females. Some of y'all you just mad because I look better than you. Yeah, I look better than you. I look better than you. Black, dark skin, nappy head, glasses, big nose and all. I look better than you. Yeah. I was just looking at a comment. Anyway, these people, they all be hating on me. They've been hating for years. They've been hating for years, honey. They've been hating for years on me. But I'm still here. I'm still here. I'm still here. I ain't going nowhere until God is ready for me to go. And I'm not stupid. I know that there was lighter skin and mixed race and biracial people that got free lunch. But what I'm saying to you is, as far as myself is concerned, I believe that had I came from if I was a white person or if I was a biracial person, the chances of me being poor would have been reduced, therefore reducing the chances of me having to eat free lunch. Because I just told y'all that economics is tied to skin color. And I proved that. If you ever get a chance to go read my thesis, and it ain't just, you ain't got to read my thesis, my graduate thesis. You ain't got to read my graduate thesis. There's tons of other studies out there that prove the relationship between skin tone and economics. All we have to do is look at the transatlantic international slave trade. That's easy. It doesn't take, we don't have to spend all day reading. Although I like doing that. I like to sit and read, meditate. But I'm just saying, you ain't got to spend all day reading to understand the relationship between economics and skin tone. You don't have to, that's not necessary. That's not necessary. Y'all know that skin tone is tied to economics. And I'm simply saying that looking at my environment, I went to an elementary school and I now know that it's in a predominantly white neighborhood and the people there were affluent and I had to be bused over there. And had I been a white child, because the majority of the white kids were bringing lunch boxes, nice, good lunches to school, while the majority of the black children, especially the dark ones, was eating free lunch. That's what happened. What the hell is wrong with y'all? So you're gonna sit up here and tell me that what I'm saying is not, I didn't experience it. y'all done lost y'all mind. Some of y'all are crazy. Some of y'all I'm sorry, but some of y'all are losing it. Y'all just be in such denial. I'm drinking green juice, by the way. I got kale and lime in my green juice. And I made some peach. What else? Peach and apple juice. Cold pressed, and it's very good. Hilea says, so poor kids shouldn't eat free lunch. Did I say that? You're not making a lot of sense with your conclusion. Hilea, I hope I'm saying your name right. Hilea says, let me put your comment up here because you're making faulty assumptions. I don't know where you're even getting that from because I didn't even say that. You're not making it. This is what I'm saying. Y'all be in such denial of a person's experience that y'all start making up things that a person didn't say. But okay, Hilea, you said, hell, when I was in 8th grade, I didn't have enough money for lunch and couldn't eat lunch. You need therapy, miss. I know. Tell me about it. Child, I need a lot of damn therapy. In fact, I went to therapy. Talking to you, Miss Hilea, is actually therapy. Talking to y'all folks on YouTube is my therapy. So you right. The dark skin activists lead a lot of in therapy. Tell me something else I don't know. Telling me I need therapy. Y'all think that hurts my feelings or insults me? I agree with you. I said I had post-traumatic stress disorder. So what does that tell you? You don't know, right? I need therapy, and so do you, and so do every single black person in America. What else? Tell me something else I don't know. Tell me something else I don't know. Sitting up here telling me I need therapy. What? I mean, what else is new? The dark skin activist needs therapy. I'd like to thank you for being a part of that therapy, Hilela, because I hope I'm not mispronouncing your name. I apologize if I do. Because like I said, sitting up here talking to y'all, that's therapeutic for me. And I do appreciate y'all for that more than you even know. I thank you for that. Actually, I do. Can't get it right. You got this one. You got this one right. Can't get it right. You sure got this comment right. Can't get right. You said her own daughter don't eat free lunch, but she claims it's about race. Well, hold on, y'all. Just bear with me. This is important. Why by the time I go live, somebody call me? Hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. I want to apologize to y'all. Oh, phone calls, phone calls, phone calls. Let's see what comments we got on here. Jaquez Aldridge says, I knew somebody was going to come on here and say this. I'm light skinned and I did eat free lunch in school. So you're wrong. You must be just joining, Jaquez, because I already said I know that there was light skinned and non-dark skinned people that were eating free lunch. I said that already. I know that. I just, the title is sometimes you have to make a title to get y'all folks to pay attention. Okay. Not on the level I was, Kashaba. I hope I said your name right. Pizza rolls. Woo, that free lunch that came with the pizza day. You know what? They were so happy about pizza day. I did not like pizza day because I could tell that the pizza was just like so substandard quality. I could literally tell. Even as a kid, I was giving away my pizza. Y'all, I did not want that crap. They would have cheese on it, some little fake cheese and some, I preferred the government cheese because we got government cheese too. I preferred the government cheese over that pizza that we was getting in the free lunch. Okay. Pizza Roll said light skin is always treated better. I remember as a kid, there was a mixed girl who told me her mom loves her more than her dark skinned sister. Woo. And I believe every word of what she's saying because kids don't be lying. Let me tell y'all something. Kids do not lie like that, okay? Adults, we could sit up there and manipulate all we want and carry on with that foolishness, but the children are going to tell you the truth. So that's really sad. And that's hurtful to both children because the parents might think that, oh, I'm making the light skinned one feel better by showing, but at the same time, you don't realize that you might be making the light skinned child feel upset because they can. Y'all think kids are not stupid. Kids are not stupid. They might not be able to articulate until later on what has happened to them, but they absorb and internalize things, and they're not stupid. They're not idiots. They're not crazy. So that's really sad. And then pitting, I've experienced where a light-skinned family member was pitted against me, and the people try to pit us against each other. They try to make us not like each other. It's the most crazy thing in the world that we sometimes do as Black people. We think that we're actually doing something good. I mean, that's very twisted to think that way. But some of us actually do think that we're doing something good by making the light skinned one feel like they superior to the dark skinned one. But you're actually wrong. You're actually causing a lot of harm. You're actually causing a lot of PSD. PTSD, I'm sorry. You causing problems. Eric Brown talking about I got pissed and left. No, I did not get pissed and leave. I took a call, a very important phone call. I did not get pissed and leave. Hello says making false assumptions. You just said dark-skinned kids are free lunch. Free lunch to me is being poor because of the quality of food. Economics is related to skin tone. I'm just trying to understand. Wait a minute. What are you talking about, Halala? I'm trying to understand where you're going with what you are saying. Let me be clear on what I'm saying. Let me repeat what I'm saying again to you. Okay. What I'm saying is I'm speaking about my experience as a dark-skinned poor child growing up and getting free lunch. And what I'm saying is to you is when I went into that cafeteria at Gulf Beaches Elementary, I will never forget seeing there were more white kids, non-dark children that were eating from a lunchbox, okay, than there were dark-skinned or Black children. That is what I'm sharing. I'm sharing with you my actual experience. You cannot refute somebody's experience. Like I can't refute your experience. I can't come up on here. You telling me, if you come on here and tell me what you went through, like Jaquez just said, he said, I'm light skinned and I did eat free lunch in schools. Okay. If he's telling me he's light skinned and he ate free lunch, who am I to tell him that he didn't? I wasn't there. I don't know if he was eating free lunch or not. I have to go off of his life experience and his word. So that's all I'm saying to you is this actually happened. This is what I actually saw. And I'm talking to you about the way it made me feel. I developed a disdain for free lunch. And I'm going to say it again. I believe if I was light skinned, I believe if I was biracial, and I'm talking about based upon the circumstances and the school that I went to and the economic conditions that I grew up in, I believe that if I was a non-dark child, I would not have had to be subjected to eating free lunch. I believe I would have joined the club, the privileged club of the non-dark children who brought a lunch box to school and sat there and ate delicious, healthy lunches. I'm telling you what I believe and what I feel in that regard, based upon my actual lived experience. And I do have a disdain. Somebody did mention, they said, oh, well, your daughter take lunch to school. She does. I have a joint custody with her dad. Now, I can't tell that man what to do in his own household. When it come down to free lunch or making a lunch or paying for lunch. But me, I'm going to tell y'all what I've been doing. I've been doing for years. When my child is with me, because I am traumatized as fuck about the free lunch. I'm going to make a whole live about, I bet if I was white, I wouldn't have had to ride the big yellow school bus, because I'm traumatized about that too. So let me tell you, I would never allow my daughter to eat free school lunch. No, it's not going to happen unless they drastically change the menu, unless they went, vegan or something, had high quality food. Okay. Shout out to Michelle Obama, because that was one of her initiatives when Barack Obama was in office. And I respect that to the fullest. That's one of the reasons why I love Michelle Obama for doing that. I think she cares about humanity. She's a humanitarian. She cares about the people. And I loved her for doing that. I wish she would have been the first lady when I was in school. Although I do appreciate the Nancy Reagan campaigns of say no to drugs, because I listened to that and I ain't never did drugs a day in my life. I'm too good. I'm dark skinned. I'm too good to be doing drugs. I don't fool around with no doggone drugs. Never in my life. And I'm very proud of that. But y'all not finna see me. It's beneath me. Yes, I said it. Y'all can say, people could be mad. I don't care. It's beneath me to allow my child, my dark-skinned child, to eat free lunch. I'm not doing that. I'll spend my last dime. And I always she'll tell you I make very healthy lunches for her. It's always, fruit is always involved. And I'm talking about fresh fruits. I ain't talking about that stuff that be in a cup, that syrup stuff that they used to give us, that nasty syrup stuff. We don't do no cow's milk. I done trained her not to drink cow's milk of any kind, because I remember the horrible experience I had with the smell. It's very depressing to me. Yes, y'all might think this crazy. I don't care. I'm gonna speak on my own experiences. And no, she's not. No, I would never let her eat school lunch. For what? That's not gonna happen with me. Now, I'm not gonna lie. My son, I used to make lunches for him when he was in school, and I was very pained. I mean, I was hurt. My heart was like hurt when I found out that he was not eating my vegan lunches and he was eating school lunch. I was like in pain. I was literally in emotional pain. But I backed up and I let him go ahead and make his little decision. And, he got to middle school and that's what he was doing. And I did not like it. I'm not going to tell y'all no lie. I did not like it. I was in a lot of pain. I was in emotional pain. I was having flashbacks. Like, why would he do this? I felt betrayed. Why would you sit here and eat this school lunch when I went out of my way to make you extremely fresh and healthy lunches. I mean, I don't make no foolishness. I pack good stuff in there. Veggie straws, you know. Like I said, I'm big on fruits. It's got to be, and not just one type of fruit. I'm talking about a lot of fruits. Okay, peanut butter and jelly, tuna, salmon, salmon salad. Yes, I will make salad for Lauren. Yes, I do not play. Well, Eric, every boy won't know me. There's vegans out here. It's a dark skin. What that dark skin dude on YouTube? He's dark skinned and he be having like, he's out of New York. He's real tall and dark skinned and cut. Good looking guy. Listen, he's a vegan. I don't know what you're talking about. And he a bodybuilder. I don't know what you're talking about, Eric. Boys do not always got to have no meat. That is not true. That is not true. That is not true. But I was hurt. I'm not going to tell no lie. I was very upset. I was emotionally upset when I would look and see that food still there. I'm like, what is going on here? What is going on? What is going on? I could not understand. Because I was trying to give them something different than what I experienced. I was. But Lauren, she actually is on my team. She don't like school lunch. That girl won't even eat no school lunch. She eats my food. She loves it. It's not necessarily my food because she picks out what she wants, but she appreciates the stuff that I make for her. She'll help me make it. She pick out vegan options anyway on her own. I don't force her to do nothing. That girl pick out vegan options on her own. That girl ain't never had no cow's milk since she was born. She ain't had no cow's milk since she was born. We don't do cow's milk. We don't. Hey, Sora, we don't do no cow's milk. She was drinking soy. Her dad used to get her soy milk. I was giving her like the different nut milks, coconut milk, almond milk, cashew nut milk. We did a lot of cashew nut milk, chocolate and vanilla, regular. I made my own coconut milk. Y'all, I make coconut milk. I make oat milk. I make all this stuff. Maybe I need to come on camera and stuff. I got a couple of videos, but I make this stuff in my everyday life. Okay. I don't even like the smell of school lunch. Okay, well, Eric, you're right. Eric, you're right. Eric, to him, I guess it was good food. You're right on that. Everybody don't want to be vegan. You're right. He did go at one point. He went to a private school with 7-Day Adventist, which I love. I love that school because they provided vegan lunch, and they had a light-skinned principal who was a very intellectual, intelligent, kind woman. And I ain't gonna lie, I did have to take him out of there when the dark-skinned principal, she came in. Why y'all sit up here, y'all be talking about me, you don't like light skin. Just shut up, because you don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what you're talking about. Just because I call out darkism don't mean that I don't like a light-skinned person. I'll call out a dark-skinned person. Like I'm finna do this principal. Yeah, I eat peanut butter. Sora, but the dark-skinned principal, she came up in there and the school went downhill, and I was like, I'm out. I ain't finna be sitting up here. This was about 10 years ago. I was like, I'm not gonna be sitting up here paying this money for him to go and y'all up here acting like this. When the light-skinned principal left, I ain't gonna lie, the school went down. The dark-skinned principal came in, the school went down. Okay, that's what happened. I go off of facts. I ain't gonna be making up nothing. I'm gonna tell you straight up what it is. That's what happened. Okay, but yeah, I mean, I do understand that yes, some schools they have, but the school I went, they had bad food. I hated it. It was horrible. I didn't have no money to afford to buy the peanut butter cookies and the chocolate chip cookies, and I was in so much emotional pain. I'm traumatized, y'all. Y'all can say whatever y'all want. I am traumatized by free school lunches. I don't care what you say. And I will never, if I have another baby, that baby is not eating free school lunch. No, it's not going to happen. Absolutely not. No, 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 no. And none of my kids ain't never rode no big yellow school bus. It'll be a cold day in hell. It'll be a cold day in hell before they have to ride the big yellow school bus. That ain't gonna happen either, because I'm traumatized by the darkism on the big yellow school bus as well. Oh, I see what you're saying, Sora. Well, I don't eat peanut butter like, I should have maybe corrected myself. Lauren is the one that eats the peanut butter and jelly. Okay, because I buy them. She like them Crustables, so she'll get the strawberry or the you can get the strawberry, or you can get the, what's the other one? The grape, and sometimes the hazelnut. Sometimes there's hazelnut. She'll get those, and that's what she like. That's what she'll eat. She'll take that for her lunch. Yeah, but I can't. I don't even want to go in no cafeteria. I'm so traumatized. I don't even want to go in the school cafeteria because I experienced so much darkism. You know, the black males when I was in high school, I wouldn't even eat. Everybody was calling me African booty scratcher, saying I'm, you know, I don't know. Black people like thickness. We don't really like slimness. So they'll go in on you for being black, skinny, and what they perceive to be ugly. But I skipped lunch because I didn't want to be abused and with darkism going on. Yes, pizza rolls, we will, and we do. We do. Like for example, I made her Sunday, I made her some salmon rolls. I took some sprouts and some salmon, got some vegan mayonnaise, onion. What else I put in there? Tomatoes, avocado, and mixed it all together and made this wrap and just wrapped it all up. And she ate it and she takes it to school. That's the type of stuff she liked. So that girl don't choose me. I don't be telling her, no, don't choose me. I don't tell her that. If I go out to a buffet or somewhere, she will go get vegan options. That's she doing that on her own. I do not force her to eat like that. I think her dad, genetically, she just predisposed, I don't know what it is, to not eat a lot of food and to be very slim. Her dad, that man damn near 60 years old, and he's like really tall, about maybe 6'4", and like super duper cut and slim. He can eat and eat and eat and just doesn't gain weight. And I don't understand it, but some people are genetically built like that. And he generally, when we was married, he probably doing the same thing. He would eat like one time a day. That's it. I'm like, how the hell? That's it. He'll drink that Jamaican coffee. I'm gonna go up the street, give me some Jamaican coffee. He'll get that doggone Jamaican mountain grown coffee. Drink that coffee in the morning. Get dressed for work. And that was, I mean, he's just a slim, very slim person. She is literally the same way. Like, I don't know. But all I know is I don't deal with no school lunch. I don't want to even go in the cafeteria. I don't want to look at a school cafeteria. I was victimized, a victim of darkism in the school cafeteria. I don't want no parts of it. I don't want no parts of it. I don't know why y'all mad. I don't know why some people are mad. Okay. Yes, pizza rolls. You said it, the obesity rate is very high. It's very high. I don't have obesity issues with my kids at all. My son is the same way. It took him getting grown to become an eater. He's very tall and slim and just like cut, just a slim person. He's got to be about same height, about 6'4". He's like really slim. I used to before I understood these things, when he was a baby, I used to be afraid, oh my God, he's not eating. Well, you don't go crazy over that. You just place the food there and let the human being choose. Good Lord. And they're going to naturally gravitate to what they need to gravitate. And then people be hating. I have some haters. They hate, she's too skinny. Why you mad? Why you mad? Every child ain't big and obese like that. Get over yourself. Some children are genetically predisposed to be slim. I got 5 brothers. Ain't now one of them. All of them tall and slim. All of them. And no pot bellies and none of that. That's not why I go in my family. But people are just dumb sometimes in our community. Just stupid. Well, in the black community, I think People have a problem with it. I think if they see a slender child, they start claiming that the kid ain't eating or you ain't feed them. You're just stupid as hell. Every child ain't gonna be. I done seen people that got their kid feeding their kids every damn thing in the book. McDonald's, chips, Cheetos, all kind of dumb shit, and the kid is huge. To me, that's child abuse. Good Lord. Do you ever feed the child fruit? Do they know what fruit is? Do they know what fruit is? Ooh. Yes, like that, Sora. That's how my son is, like slim and toned and muscular. He's just natural. That's just what it is. That's how his dad is. That's how Lauren's dad is like that. That's how some Black people are predisposed to be slim. Every Black person is not predisposed to be thick. Black people, get over it. Get over it. Get over yourselves. Every Black person does not go around here gorging on meat and neck bones and hog maws and chitlins. Okay? Anyway, I'm not going to go off on a tangent. Sora, you said, hold up. Oh my God. You said I didn't think there was darkism at the cafeteria. Oh man. I've been called every name in a book in the cafeteria. I told y'all I'm traumatized. I'm a traumatized person. I was called black and ugly, nappy headed, all kinds of names in the cafeteria and on this activity bus, the school bus. Yes, by you Black men. Yes. By you Black males. Yes. In the I stopped eating lunch. When I was in high school, I would not even go and eat lunch. And yes, my family, they would be like, I'll come home and I'll be eating. What's wrong with you? What's going on? I didn't ever disclose to them that, I'm not eating lunch. Just wait, whatever the case may be. Because I didn't want to be around all of that. I mean, when somebody is fucking with me or bothering me I lose my appetite. Like I'll get like, how can I describe it? Anxiety or cramps or whatever, that feeling you get in your stomach that causes you to just totally lose your appetite. And that is how I was. I don't care how good the food looked or how good or how hungry I was. If I came in a situation of darkism in the cafeteria, appetite is gone. I'm out. I'm out. Yes. Darkism is a real thing. Y'all think I'm gonna sit up here and spend my time coming on here talking about that? I can't make this stuff up. This is why I don't even like the people I went to school with. I look at them and keep right on going. I could see them, standing out in the rain, getting rained on, thunder and lightning. I would keep right on rolling. Bobby, I wouldn't even acknowledge you. I keep right on going. I hold grudges. And I don't forget nothing. And I'm not gonna be your friends. I'm not gonna talk to you. I'm done with you. That's it. We done. I don't forget the way a person done treated me. I don't play that. I don't play that. But yeah, if I was dark, if I was light skin or white, ain't no way in hell I believe that I would have had to eat free lunch. Somebody calling me retarded? Halala said, I'm retarded. It's never been about skin tone. Okay, so the dark-skinned kids are school lunch. Are you equating being dark-skinned to being poor? I am. Oh, yes, I am. I am. Yeah. I'm equating dark skin to being poor because the non-dark people of the world have subjugated the dark people and they've usurped all of the resources. Yes. And that's the reason why you see a lot of dark-skinned people in poverty. So yes, I am equating dark skin to being poor because I'm telling the truth. Now, am I saying that it's innate? Absolutely not. It's human made. Am I saying that being dark and poor is intrinsic to the dark-skinned human condition? Absolutely not. I'm saying it's man-made through something called racism and darkism and colorism. Stupid human beings, you're the problem. So you sitting up here calling me, you can call me whatever. I done been called everything but a child of God. I don't care. That's not gonna stop me from speaking out on darkism. It ain't. I mean, you gotta come with something better than that, you know. But yeah, y'all, I done pretty much said what I needed to say. Some of y'all are in denial that it's not my fault. You know, it's not my fault that you're in denial about darkism. You know, it's not my fault that you are a darkism apologist, because that's what you are. I'm only here to tell the truth. That's all I ever wanted to do, is to come on here and tell y'all the truth. Be honest about darkism. Okay? Yeah. So that's it, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here, but I want to thank y'all for taking the time to watch, taking the time to listen. I do appreciate y'all for that. Make sure y'all make a donation to either my Cash App, my Cash App is $rashidalala. $rashidalala. Once again, it's $rashidalala. The website is darkskinactivist.com. Darkskinactivist.com. You can go there and you can download a free ebook copy of my book, Darkism, 25 Ways Dark Skinned People Are Discriminated Against. Somebody put up a picture of what's his name? Blair Underwood. Like, they go crazy over Blair Underwood. Child, I ain't going crazy over him. Where's his dark-skinned wife at? Where's his dark-skinned wife? Where's his dark-skinned wife? His dark-skinned wife. I might, Sora. I might. Herc Owen said, didn't your daddy give you some self-esteem when he was raising you up in the Nation of Islam? I wasn't raised in the Nation of Islam. I can't say that. I was around it and exposed to it. But yeah, my dad did give me self-esteem. And in fact, you trying to come for me and make mockery, but I don't care. My dad, you should, be thanking him, because he's the reason why I still care about you black men. I didn't like none of that stuff, Sora. The pizza, hated it. The chicken burger, the fish, I hated everything about school lunch. I'm not going to tell y'all no lie. I hated it. Yes, I was hungry, but sometimes I had so much hate for the food, I would just say, I'm not eating this. I'll just be hungry. In fact, I went through that a lot with my own self, where I would literally refuse to eat the food because I just couldn't do it. Especially like when I got to middle school and high school, I was like, there was something that didn't sit right with me about it. Was substandard, subpar. And it's just, I knew it. I felt it in my spirit that this ain't the right food for me to eat. It ain't the right food for me to eat. I want to say shout out to the guys that I dated that were either from Africa or from the islands, because I was exposed to great food when I dated them, like that island food, fresh grown food, and all that good stuff. And I was like happy as hell when I was exposed to that. Rice and beans. I'm like, y'all, people, I don't know why people be trying to make it seem like rice and beans is a bad thing. Are you crazy? I love rice and beans. I made me some black-eyed peas. I love black beans, lentils. They're so healthy for you. And you could sprout them. Like, oh my God, rice and beans? I don't understand why people be like, nah, I'm eating steak. So, you eating steak? You gonna clog up your arteries? You been like, who cares if you eating steak? I don't care about you eating no steak. I could care less about that. Give me the rice and beans with some salad on the side or some vegetables and we good to go. Like, are you serious? These people be trying to make rice and beans look bad. I'll take rice and beans any day. I make a damn good pot of rice and beans. It's crazy. I have I love yellow rice and beans. I love white rice and beans. I love black rice. I love, now I'm not a fan of brown rice. I love wild rice. Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all just don't understand. There you have it. There you have it. All right, so y'all, let me get on up out of here. Once again, that Cash App is $Rashidalala. $Rashidalala. Once again, $Rashidalala. And the website is darkskinactivist.com. Darkskinactivist.com. Once again, that's darkskinactivist.com. I hope y'all have a phenomenal rest of the day. The world's first and only dark skin activist, Rashida Strober. I will talk to y'all again soon.